And the Dark Ages is the ages that Europeans don't like to look at. They don't like to remember that when the Moors in 710 crossed over into Spain, 99.8% of Europe was illiterate. They had no books, didn't have anything. Because remember what's happening, the Roman Empire is destroying all of the Kemetic knowledge, first of all. The Catholic Church is destroying all sorts of documents. They're destroying the fundamental civilizations in the places that they come to.
How are they destroying them and why?
Well, they're afraid of them. The Catholic Church is deathly afraid of a number of things that's coming out of Africa, particularly the Amen priesthood. Because, see, the Catholic Church wasn't what it was. The Catholic Church changed it with Constantine in 332 AD. He's the one that changes the whole feeling of who Christ was. But in this time, 332, he's also doing battle with other parts of the world, and he's trying to consolidate the Catholic Church. He's really trying to consolidate a force that will become a major force of the world. So what he does is, since he knows he can't beat Christianity, he overtakes it, he usurps it, and he changes the definition of its central cult figure, Jesus the Christ. And he changes Jesus the Christ from a supernatural, extraordinary human being into a human being that is God. The African priesthood, the Orthodox Egyptian Coptic Church, and the Ethiopians don't want any part of this because they know that this is not the way in which their spirituality is. So he calls a meeting. From the moment that the Africans move away from the Roman Empire, that's when Rome starts having problems, but people don't want to talk about that. The barbarians come down and overtake it. But what Constantine attempts to do is he sidesteps the Roman Empire into the Roman Catholic Church, and the emperor becomes pope. Therefore, the Roman Empire doesn't fall, it sidesteps, but it loses its state power in a sense because it becomes more spiritual. However, that's not enough to fight these barbarians who don't care anything about God. So they come down and they kill off and they destroy whatever has already been developed, which is not much, but there's just a little bit of something left over from the Roman Empire that was left over from what they learned from the Greeks, of what the Greeks learned from the ancient Kamites.
Now, just